Welcome back to the channel. I've turned into Sandy from Greece because I'm going to an 80s themed party straight after this, and I thought it would be fun to just get ready and do the video even beforehand. So I'm Sandy from Greece today. Here we go. But for those of you who are joining us, my name is Chloe Saffron Gibson. I'm a mindset and manifestation coach, and today I'm going to be sharing with you the mistakes that you could be making around your manifestations and how to fix them. Okay, the reason being, I really want to help as many people as possible become the best versions of themselves and create the life that they want to live. So let's dive in. I've never worn a wig before. This is the first time, and I'm gonna try not to laugh because honestly, it just is so comical to me. I've had my natural hair color my entire life, so seeing myself with blonde hair it's a new experience for me. And it's funny because usually I don't actually like musicals, but I absolutely love, my favorite one is The Greatest Showman. And it actually got me thinking about this because in The Greatest Showman, I don't know if you've watched it yet, but that is one of my favorite movies of all time because the main character has a dream, has this vision for a circus, for a successful circus where tons of people come to see him. And it all starts with an idea, yet he has so many people telling him that he can't do it, that it's not possible. He faces so many challenges, initiations, all of these things, but he stays true to his vision. He stays, what other people would say, delusional, but he stays true to the vision that he has in his mind. He believes in his imagination and he makes it happen. And it's such a motivating, inspiring movie and always reminds me of the part of our imagination. So let's dive in because I'm going to be sharing with you the top mistakes that I see people making when it comes to manifesting, whether it's a specific person, love, money, dream life, whatever it is that you want to manifest, okay? Whether it's a job, a car, whatever. So the first thing, and this is related to what I was just talking about, it is letting other people tell you who you are. No one can tell you who you are. Only you can decide, right? Today I'm deciding I'm Sandy from Greece. I'm just playing with you, but it's so true. As soon as you let someone decide and tell you who you are, you're screwed. You're screwed. You may as well hand the steering wheel over to them. You may as well let them take the steering wheel and drive you to whatever destination they're taking you to, but it won't be the destination that you want. So take the steering wheel back, come back to decide who you are choosing to be, who you say that you are. I am what? I am always chosen. I am the best. I am great. I am destined for good things. I am successful. I am rich. I am healthy. I am happy. I am the most beautiful woman in the world. Or man, right? I am what? What are you deciding instead? So do not let other people tell you who you are, and stop telling people about your manifestations. The reason why I say this is, one, if you're telling people from a state of I don't have it yet, you're reinforcing that story. But the main reason I actually say this is because if you're telling people who don't know about manifestation or don't believe that it's possible to manifest what it is that you want, all you're going to get back is doubts and projected limitations. And it will only plant more seeds of doubt within yourself. So they might actually only be reflecting back your doubts too. Either way, right? I actually did this when I started my business. I started to tell people what I wanted to do. What did I get back? go get a real job. That's never going to work. That's never going to happen. Then I realized I have to stop telling people about this and just show them. So that became my new motto. Don't tell them, show them. Really what I mean by that is instead, decide what it is that you want. Decide that you're going all in on it, 100% stay convicted in it. And instead of telling people about it, go within yourself, see it in your mind's eye, feel it to be real, speak as if you already have it. For example, I have X amount in my bank account. I see it right there. I see it. I see myself opening my phone, opening the account, seeing that number in my account. I can see it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like I'm rich. I'm feeling I'm abundant. Focus on who you are being rather than trying to get validation from other people. Focus on living in the end, speaking from the end, and do not take advice from people that either have not created what you want to create or are not supportive, that doubt or only create more doubt within yourself. And it's nothing against the people, right? It's nothing against those people, right? You can still love those people. You can still love the people that, say those things. However, you don't need to tell them what you're manifesting. If you're going to share it, only share it with people who believe that it's possible and support you in speaking to you as if you already have it and you're already that person, because you're both on board that you're going to do that for each other. Or just stay in the state within yourself, quietly on the inside, feeding yourself that script, deciding who it is that you are. For example, saying to yourself and living in the end, living from the end, like, I am the person who has a successful business. I make XK per month, right? And whenever I actually did that, I manifested everything that I visualized, everything that I had set out to manifest, everything I'd written down in my vision, right? And I did it through, yes, scripting in the present moment, present tense. I have this, I wake up and I have this. This is my perfect day, as if I'm living my perfect life. I would wake up and visualize and feel gratitude for it already being done. And then I would go about my day. And I would also watch my mental diet. If I notice myself thinking against myself, against my manifestation, I would just gently guide myself back to, nope, this is who I am. And I would take inspired action from that place, but it was from a space of a new identity within myself, right? So don't tell people, show them. And when you even start to manifest these things, people will, a lot of actually the people that said those things to me initially, they all came around. Because a lot of people act from, I have to see it in order to believe it. You have to come from the place of, I believe it, and then I will see it. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is, stop checking your reality. Stop checking your 3D. Stop checking your phone for that text from that person. Stop checking your bank account. Stop looking at your bills and feeling dread and anxiety around it. Stop checking your email for payments that are coming in, for clients that are signing up. Instead of checking, because again, if you're checking, you're insinuating that you're actually not the person that has it. You're creating more anxiety. You're coming from a state of lack. So live in the end state, know it is yours. And if you know it's yours, why would you need to check? It's like the waiter has already brought you your food. And then you're going to the kitchen, going in to the chef's like, where's my food? They're like, it's on your table. It's on your table already. So stop checking and instead bring that energy, bring that focus, bring that attention back to the state of, I already have it. Gratitude for, I already have it. So even if you do notice, for example, you've got bills, you can change the way that you even react to that. You can say, oh, I'm so grateful I've got more than enough. I'm so grateful all my needs are taken care of. I'm so grateful this money's coming back to me times 10. So it's the way that you actually speak about it. Instead, go and fucking enjoy your life. Go and enjoy your life. Go have fun instead of checking the 3D. Because when you're in a state of fun and satisfaction in the present moment, you're in the state of, I already have it. And that's where it's a lot easier for it to come in, because you're in a state of receiving. Okay? The next thing, the next mistake that you might be making when it comes to manifesting and how to shift it is if you're focusing on what you don't want or what you do not have. Because if you're focusing on, they haven't texted me, they haven't called me. If you're focusing on, but why haven't they done it yet? If you're constantly focusing on, but the money isn't there. Where's the money? Where is it? I don't see it. It's not there. You're in the absence of your desire. You're in scarcity. You're in the state of not having it yet again, right? So what we want to do is shift your focus to having it. Shift your focus to having it. So 2 things here is, 1, shift your focus to what you already have in your physical reality that you can be grateful for. This is such a powerful practice, and it really does not need to take long. I do this for a few minutes at the start of the day. I'll take inventory of maybe even just 3 things that I'm grateful for, and I will feel that gratitude. Even if it's just as simple as, I'm alive, I'm grateful for my health, I'm grateful to wake up in my bed, I'm grateful for the roof above my head, I'm grateful for clean water and food. Even very, very simple things. If you're watching this video, you have something to be grateful for. So don't tell me that you struggle to find something to be grateful for. Even on days where you struggle to reach for it, focus on what you're grateful for anyway. Focus on it. Think about that. Feel the gratitude for it. And also focus on the things that you're manifesting as if you already have it, and feel gratitude for that too. So it's almost like you're saying there's no difference between what I already have and what it is that I'm manifesting, because I'm assuming that I already have it all. I already have that. Okay? And feeling gratitude, feeling satisfaction of having it. The reason why you want to shift your focus is because whatever you place your focus on, awareness on, attention on, energy on, is what you're fueling fire into. You're fanning the flames of that fire. So you better make sure that it's the one that you want. You better make sure that it's something that you actually want. So if you're thinking about something, ask yourself, do I want more of this? Because if I'm thinking about it, if I'm focusing on it, I'm going to get more of it. So ask yourself, do I want more of this? Even in the way that you speak about money, the way that you speak about other things, love, people, specific people even. Are you complaining about them? Are you complaining about money? That is the fastest way to kill your manifestation. Because you're essentially saying to the universe, bring me more of this. Bring me more of what I do not have. Bring me more scarcity. Bring me more absence of my desire. Bring me more of not having it. So you want to shift your focus, your awareness, to feed what it is that you actually want. Speak words to support what it is that you want to receive. Okay? The next thing that I want you to stop doing so that you can receive what you want way faster is stop telling yourself that it's not working. Stop telling yourself that you're doing something wrong or making yourself wrong or identifying with logical reasons or excuses or fears why you cannot have something. Instead, shift the meaning. You can attach meaning to literally any experience, good or bad, or neutral. You can give any meaning that you want to anything. So give it a good meaning. Give it a good meaning. Decide instead, shift the story. It is working. I'm doing everything right. I am being the person. Give your energy to and believe your imagination and the belief and the faith over the fear, over the logical excuses that say that you can't have it, or make you feel like you're not the person who has it. Because your ego, your logical brain, it has that ancient primal part, the chimp brain, right? That is assigned the job of trying to keep you inside your comfort zone. That's its job. It's literally to protect you. So you can say, okay, thank you for trying to protect me, but it's safe for me to decide that actually I'm doing everything right. I'm doing everything right. You have to decide to be your own best friend. You have to be on your own team. You can't be on the opposite team against yourself. Why are you in opposition to yourself? Why are you fighting yourself? Right? It's always you versus yourself. It's 1v1 against you, no one else. 1v1 against yourself. And the last thing that you might be doing that is messing up your manifestations is doing the work, right? Like you might be affirming, visualizing, scripting, deciding, getting into the state. It's already mine. It's already mine. But then after you do that, you revert back into the old identity. So for the dominant amount of time during the day, right, hours and hours and hours of the day, you might be actually residing in being the old version of yourself who doesn't actually have it. So instead of doing that, instead of even feeling like you have to do a certain technique in order to be the person, in order to get your desire, in order to get that specific person, in order to get that love, to get that money, right? You're not here to struggle. You're not here to struggle. It's not meant to be hard. It's actually extremely easy. It's effortless when you simply just focus on being the person. So focus instead on residing in being the person who has the money, who has the love, is in that dream relationship the majority of the time throughout the day. The techniques such as visualizing, affirming, scripting, like those are really good when you're doing it from a state of, I'm using this to help me. I'm using this as a tool to help me get into the state of being the person, but not when you do it from a place of, I need to do this to get this thing, right? So when you wake up and before you go to sleep, even just spend 10 minutes doing one of those things. Whichever one works best for you. If you're extremely visual like me, you might find visualization better. Visualizing it, seeing that image, indicating it's done, feeling that gratitude in your body that it's done, feeling the feelings like it's done, breathing, and then going about your life, living your best life, being satisfied in who you are and satisfied in loving your life. Like create a life that you actually love being in, where you don't even need that other thing to add importance to your life. Come back to you already are important and you have value already. And then all these other things that you want to manifest just become a bonus. So stay in being the person throughout the majority of the day instead of just when you're doing the techniques. So it's not just when you're doing the techniques, it's also how do you move? How do you carry yourself? How do you speak? How do you walk? How do you talk? What thoughts are you thinking? What words are you speaking? How are you speaking about your desires, about money, about love, about relationships? Instead of going and complaining to people, why is it not here yet? It's not working. Per me, right? And again, I understand the frustration because we all have moments like that and it's okay, but make sure that if you want to manifest what you want, that you're staying in your power, not in victimhood, not giving your power away, but come back to the seat of your own throne, the seat of your own power, recognize who you are, and stay in being that person, being in that identity, the person who has that loving, committed relationship, who has that money in your bank account, who has the success in your business, and following the inspired action, enjoying your life, being deeply satisfied, loving on yourself, being on your own team, feeling gratitude for what you already have. And you will manifest things a lot faster, a lot faster. I guarantee it. Have fun with it. Play with it. Maybe dress up. Anyway, I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day. If this video was helpful for you, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.